so good morning. I will be showing you the ways on how to use formulas in Microsoft Excel. So since this is our topic for this week, okay? So first and foremost, when dealing with functions and formulas, always remember that we need to use the equal sign. So equal sign must always be present in your if you are going to use formulas and functions, okay? So don't forget. So an example of this is, for example, I will be computing the values of different factors. For example, in this case, um, for example, only total rentals. And then we have I will be including terms of payment. And then I will be using the price and the total number of hours. Okay, and the total cost. Okay, so let us fit this the cells or the title of the cells. Okay, and then after that, for example, under the total rentals, there were rentals for the internet, for gaming or for the games, and simply for using Microsoft Office. Okay. So the terms of payment will be per hour. Same goes with this one and this one. Okay. And then the price for the internet rental is 40, let's say 40 pesos. Okay. And then the for games is, let's say 60 pesos. And for MS Office, it's just 30 pesos. And then, for example, student A use the internet for, let's say, 8 hours. Okay? And then another student use the computer for games. He used it for 5 hours. And then the next is for 6 hours. Okay? So again, you can format this one if you want to center. Just click center here and also there. Okay, so it will make your presentation or your spreadsheet more presentable and more organized. Okay, so now we will be applying the formula. So in order to get the total cost, we need to multiply the price and the total number of hours used. So in this case, again, as I have said and as included in your module, you need to include the equal sign. Okay, so in using the formulas, you can manually encode. So 40 times asterisk is the symbol for multiplication times 8. Okay, or you can simply click equal sign and then go to the cell or click the cell. Okay, and then add the operation sign and click the other cell which you want to get the total cost and then click enter. So again, equal sign and then click the first cell, put the operation or encode the operation and then click the other cell. Okay, and then same goes with this one. So I'll just simply drag it down to copy the said formula. So you will see that in this case, we will multiply cell C2. Okay, you can see the cells here in the upper left side, C2, and then multiplied by D2. Okay, so this is the cells that you need to calculate. So same with this one, C3 multiplied by D3. Here you can see it in the formula bar. And lastly, you have C4 multiplied by D4. Okay, so to get the total cost, you can simply click again this one, E2, the operation that you need. So you want to add it up. So plus sign or the addition sign. And then next is you click the E3 cell and then E4 cell. Okay, and then press enter. Okay, so this will be the total cost for your computer or your total rental. So this is an example of how to use formulas in Microsoft Excel. So in this part, I will be demonstrating how to use the functions in Microsoft Excel. So using the example that I have presented a while ago. So when we say functions, it is a built-in or predefined formulas wherein it will be easier for us to access the formulas instead of typing it manually. So for example, to get the total cost, you need to uh, in here we already entered the formula. Okay, and then same goes with the other two. Okay, so to get or to use a function, for example, you want to get the total or the overall total for the cost and then the overall total for the hours. So in this case, we can use this one, which is the auto sum, or again, type enter, type type the equal sign, and then you can use, when you type sum, there will be different choices here. Okay, so in this case, we just need to get the simple sum or the overall sum of the total hours. Okay, and then you simply drag or click the first cell and then drag up to the very last cell that will be involved in your formula and then simply click enter. Okay, so this is the overall total for the number of hours. And then same goes with this one. You can again type sum, choose sum, and then click the range. Okay, the cell range. Or you can also use, okay, upon clicking sum, and then uh, parenthesis, and then the first cell, and then colon, up to the very last cell. And then press enter. Okay? And then after that, to get the average, simply click encode enter and then type A. And then the different options will be given here. Choose average. And then from the first cell, click it or drag it up to the very last cell. Okay, so this will be the average total number of hours for the computer rentals. And then the average total cost, again, you can use average and then again click the cells. Okay, wait. Okay, and then click the range or the cell range and then click enter. Okay, so this will be your total cost for, or the average total cost for the said table. Okay, so you can format this one. You can click, okay, select the cells that you want to format and then format cells, right click and then format cells. You can format it with a number and then choose how many decimal places will be used. Okay, so and then click OK. So that is how you format the numbers or the decimal places. Okay, so that is an example of how you will be using simple functions in this case. Okay, so next we will also be discussing the different or the advanced functions later on. Okay, so in this part, I am going to show you how the advanced functions like the if statement is used. So I will just be showing uh, the functions that you will be using in working or in accomplishing your worksheets. Okay, so the other functions, you can explore it on your own time or in your own time. Okay, so in this case, I have encoded the name of the student, the entrance exam results or the scores, and then the condition is I want to know if the student is eligible for admission. So the condition is if the passing grade for admission is 85% or 85. So here in the remarks part or portion, I will be typing the equal sign. Again, don't forget the equal sign. And then if, click the first cell that is going to be tested. Okay? And then give the condition. So in this case, if B2 is greater than or equal to 85, okay? So the first is, if that condition is met, then the remarks will be eligible for admission. Okay. Don't forget that the values or the remarks must be enclosed in quotation marks. And then, comma. So if the said condition is not met or false, then the remarks will be not eligible. Okay, and then click enter. Okay, so in this case, the condition was met. So the entrance exam result of Avelino Michael is 85. So therefore, he is eligible for admission. Okay, to copy this, you can simply click this cell wherein your formula or function is located, and then click on the lower right corner of the box or the cell, and then a cross sign will be or the cursor will display the cross or the plus sign. Click it and drag it up to the very last cell that you want to be tested. So let us check. So for Avenido Michael, 85, he is eligible for admission because the passing grade for admission is 85. Okay. And then for Cortez Conrad Jr., again, 90, he is also eligible for admission. Eugenio Alexandra is 83. So her score is 83. Therefore, she is not eligible. Same as with Melendres Dandre, which is 75, not eligible. Navarro Grace, 91, again, eligible for admission. And then Oblayon Sara, 88, eligible for admission. And Recomposa Brianna, 74, not eligible. So what if we try using if, okay, using if, and then B2 is just greater than 85. Let us see if the remarks will be the same as with that of the first remarks that we made. Okay, so 85. Let us just type eligible and then not. Don't forget to enclose your remarks in the quotation marks. This inside the quotation marks. Okay. Okay, so in this case, the remarks is different because you specified that the grade must be 85 and above. So 85 is not considered, or the score which is equal to 85 or exactly 85 will not be considered. So it is very important that you place the exact condition, okay, wherein you need to test your tables or your values. Okay, so in this case, since the passing grade for admission is 85, so the condition must be greater than or equal to 85. Otherwise, the not eligible remarks will appear. Okay, so there is, that is the difference if we use the greater than and equal sign, and then we only use the greater than sign. Okay, so I hope this if function or if statement is clear to all of you, and you will be using that in accomplishing your worksheet. So thank you very much.